You are welcome back to my channel. This is Sharp and Love TV YouTube channel. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen clipper blades step by step. If you have not subscribed to the channel, that's the number one thing we're supposed to do, is to subscribe to the channel so that you get access to see all our YouTube videos. You get access to see us whenever we come on live, to get notification. Whenever we post video, we post shorts, you are going to be the number one to see our video. So let us subscribe now. Look under this video, you will see where there is subscribe. SUBSCRIBE, subscribe. Use your finger to press it. You now change to subscribe with notification bell. Press notification bell again. Now give you 3 bell option. Press the one at topmost, painted white or black in color, which means you have taken the notification. With the moment you come on live, you are going to be getting notified. Yeah, immediately the notification will come to you straightforward. You are going to see the notification immediately. Our tutorial for today is how to sharpen any clipper blade step by step to sharpen any type of clipper blade professionally, logically, technically, strategically, okay, which I'm going to be showing you now. I'm trying to set the camera very well so that you can be able to see exactly what is going on. You see the blade, you see the inner part of it. It has been used on. You see the way I apply the masking tape. Then you see the blade, you see the inner surface of the blade. You see the way I apply the masking tape at the back. So I'm going to show you the step by step to sharpen the clipper blade now. I've activated the surface of the stone using the special stone, using the biscuit bone to activate the surface of the stone together with the kerosene. So now I want to sharpen the clipper blade. Let me first show you how the edge is going to be. You can see the way you dress it back a little so that the masking tape should not cover the head because of the chemical, so that the chemical will not run under it to remove it or to weaken it. You see that? Then look at the second one too. Look at the edge. You see the way I leave the gap. That's the way you are going to leave the gap so that the chemical will not run under it. Now I place it at the angle of 45 degrees. I want to sharpen the upper clipper blade. see where the stone is touching. Let me bring with the pointer. This is only the area the stone is touching, here and here, here and here, which means the entire from here to here, the entire front of the blade is totally down. So this area is up, this area is up the same level, here and here the same level. So we have to scrape here down. At the same time, this area, we have to scrape it down very well, these two areas. We now bring the level down well to come and make the level of this wider area from here to the front. So when we bring it down, the stone will now be touching here. But for now, the stone is touching here, it's touching this environment. So which means we still have a long way to go. We have to scrape it down. Then to make the work faster, that is why I always say you should know how to design different type of stone surfaces. Different type of stone surfaces. This one is smooth surface, this one is normal surface, this one is gouache, this one is gouache, this one is normal, this one is smooth surface. Let us change this one to this one now. I will remove this one, I will now put this one in to replace it back, and now use this surface to make the work a little bit faster so that we will not delay our set down, number one. Number two, not to waste our chemical. Number three, not to waste the energy. Yeah. So this one is going to be a little bit faster than the smooth surface because we need to consider everything. But the reason why I use the first stone, this first stone I use, is that you can see where the work starts. So if I use this one first, you will not see where the work starts. You just see the end of the job. And it will not give us a reasonable tutorial like that. We have to see the step by step where the stone has started working like this. Let me show you again. Where the stone started working, this is the area that the stone starts to work. This is the area. Then where the stone is touching partially is this environment. This environment a little bit after the first area. The stone is touching here partially, but the stone is not touching here at all. Starting from here like this, it's not touching here at all. So those are three things we need to know. This area and this area where the stone touch very well. This one is partially, this environment is partially, it doesn't touch here at all. So we need to scrape all this area down to come and make the level of this front. I'm sorry. Now, the first surface I used was smooth surface. So this one is quartz. I want to see. This one is quartz surface. So I want you to watch the inside of this blade very well before I start the sharpening. Watch carefully how it is. Watch carefully how it is. So before I start the sharpening, you should watch carefully. So I want you to see how the surface is. This environment is what I'm saying. This area and this area. Look at it very well. How the environment is. How the surface is. The inner surface is. Then after I sharpen and now come back, we should now compare and contrast how it's going to be the changes that has taken place. Let us go now. That's 50 times to and fro. 50 times. 50 times to and fro. 50 times to and fro. 50 times to and fro. Let me first show you before I sharpen the second side. Can you see that this side I've went from here to here? You can see it in the trapezium shape. Here like this, then here like this environment like this here, then here, then this environment from here. You see that shape? This one has been sharpened correctly now, just once. You see that? So I want to repeat the same sharpening I apply to this side. That is to and fro 50 times, light pressure, medium movement. I want to apply it to this side. That is to and fro 50 times. Then I want to apply the same thing, the same process I took for this side. I want to take it for here now. Let me show you now. I've sharpened this side now. From here to here, I've sharpened it. I went to and fro 50 times with light pressure. The way I press it down at the back of the blade, that is the application of pressure. The way I press it lightly, I did not press it too much, just lightly. I now went to and fro 50 times. Then the way I've treated the surface of the stone, I have to treat it the same way I treated here. I treat the surface of stone to sharpen here the same way I've treated for here. Then the same type of pressure, the way I apply my pressure at the back, I have to apply the same here. Then third, the number of to and fro I counted 50 times, I have to count it for here too, so that the surface is going to be the same. This area now is a little bit lower than here because I've scraped this area down a little bit than here. So I have to return the same thing. What I've done here, I have to repeat it for this side exactly, so that the surface from here to here now after the sharpening is going to be the same. The level is going to be the same. But for now, from here to here is up than from here to here. This area is lower because I've sharpened it. So let me repeat the same process for here and come back to show you again. This was the place I sharpened before. So I'm going to repeat the sharpening for here. So let us watch now. Let us watch. Can you see what I'm saying? So we are getting the flatness here. At the same time, we are getting the total shining across at once. So that was what I was trying to explain before. If to say I use this tone, this surface, initially as you started, you will not see the differences. I will just show you the way the blade was before initially. The next I will come back, you will see that the clipper blade have been sharpened correctly. You won't see the step by step I've taken. You see like that? So that is why I normally use smooth surface to start the work, so that you can see where the stone has started chopping the blade, where the touch very well, where the stone touches a little, that is partially, and where the stone doesn't touch at all. So you have to see the 3 places with your eyes. But for using this stone, for using this one, all this one will just scrape it at once. It will scrape all. You won't see any step by step in sharpening the clipper blade when I use this one first. But when the work is too tedious to do, maybe they've used the clipper blade dull, it's going to take in a very longer time. When I use this one, you don't take it as a longer time at all. But when I use this, process by the, so that you are going to see the step by step. Different type of surfaces you have to be seeing, different type of sign you have to be seeing till the work gets to the end. But now let's repeat it like 2 or 3 times now to balance it up. You can see it now. You can see the surface. So I'm trying to show you that if I use this stone, if I want to sharpen a set of clipper blade under 10 seconds, or just to say 30 seconds, I can sharpen this and this under 30 seconds on this stone and on this stone, these two. But when I come with this one is a smooth. This one is smooth surface. I normally use this one for tutorial. This one, I designed the surface to be chopping the blade small, little by little to be chopping the surface. What this one is going to chop under 1 minute to sharpen correctly. This one is going to chop it under like 5 to 10 minutes before we can achieve what you have achieved on this one under 1 minute. You see like that? But to teach somebody as a tutorial, to give the tutorial out, if I'm using this one always, you can never get the step by step. I will always show you the beginning of the work, just like this. See the way the clipper blade was used on. When next I come back, I show you it has been sharpened correctly. Do you see any processes? No, you don't see any step by step. Only the step you see, dull surface, shining surface at once. The step by step I've taken before this clipper blade was sharpened correctly, you will not see anything. So that is why I normally use this small surface stone to do tutorial. But when the customer is in hurry, I have to hide this one up or this one to make the work faster. I still have one stronger than all these ones. These 3 one now are the one I use for tutorial, so that we are going to see the step by step. I'm sharpening the clipper blade. Note that it will not be like magic. You see like that? Now let me complete the job. How do I complete the job? How to finish the sharpening? I want to show you now. When you sharpen your clipper blade, before you test, how are you going to finish it off? So that at the end of the day, when you test, you are going to get the best of the result in sharpening. That is why I always say, don't rush to test. Make sure you sharpen your clipper blade correctly. This one I've sharpened it on smooth. So let us finish it on the quash. Then I want to refinish this one on the quash again. We now test. Let's go. See the way I want to finish. Let me come closer to show you now. You see the surface now is completely flattened, not shining across, completely flattened. Even when you use sharper to sharpen it on the disc, this is what you are going to get. Now, let's go for the second bottom clipper blade, the second blade. I want to finish it before we now test it. We put it on that test. So before I give it to the customer, I have to confirm it that the clipper blade is sharpened correctly. Without mounting it on the clipper engine, you have to test with your ordinary hand, so that you have to be sure before you give it out. Watch carefully. So I've finished this one up now. I've finished the sharpening. On this one. Look at the surface now. So mere looking at it, you see two things there. Two things. Total flatness. Let me bring the pointer to show you, so that you can really understand what exactly I'm trying to bring out. What's happening with this? Look at this area. This environment from here to here, this area. Then look at this area from here to here. Watch carefully. This area now, you see two things there. Total flatness across the whole surface of the blade, and the total shining across. Watch carefully now. You see it's the same color. Not that one is darker than the other one is lighter than the other. The same cool surface. You see like that? Then let us look at the upper clipper blade inner surface. You see it like you see it again? This is the area we sharpen, but this is the area that is cutting. You see like that? Now, for you to know whether the clipper blade is sharpened correctly now, you place this one like this. You place this one like this. Watch carefully now. You now shift from side to side. You zero gap it like this. You now shift from side to side. After the test, you now see the carbon in the inside of the blade, in the inner surface of the hopper, in the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. You now see You see the carbon there. Let's check whether you see the carbon is forming little by little. Let's continue. It starts to show very well than this one. So which means when you see the carbon in the inner surface of the hopper from one side to the other side to cover the whole surface, in the inner surface, in the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade to cover from the left hand side to the right hand side to cover the entire surface, which means the clipper blade inner surface has agreed together. They've attached together. So there's no single space, no little space in between the inner surface of the upper clipper blade and the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade when you close them together. So when you mount it on the engine, it's going to work like a new clipper blade. It's going to work like a new one. I want to test it very well before I give it to the customer so that see what I'm saying. You see the carbon like this? You see the carbon? Look at this area. You see the black carbon? Look at where it's placing. You see like this? Look at it in this way. This is where it's close together. So in between this gap now, there's no in between the space, the inner surface of the bottom and the hopper. There's no space in between it, which means when you treat it, when you wash it, you treat it, you run it properly, then you now lubricate it. You now mount it on the engine clipper engine. You now use it to cut. It's going to be working like a new clipper blade, even better than the new one. So this is the step by step to sharpen any type of clipper blades successively. And this time I'm showing you is applicable to all type of clipper blades. That is why I'm always happy with it. Any type of clipper blade I use it for, all this my stone, this sharpen anyone, for human beings or animals. Yeah, either bigger blade or small blade, it's going to sharpen up. So and I design the stone surfaces. There are many here. I design them in different ways. There are many here. All my stones are many here. So I design them in different surfaces. No matter how the clipper blades do reach, I'm going to sharpen it and it will not waste time at all. Only this one is tutorial. That is why I extended a little bit for you to see the step by step I'm sharpening. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. Subscribe before we go. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You see where the right subscribe there. Use your finger to press it. You're not to subscribe, notification bell. Press the notification bell again. So now change the 3 bell option. Press the one at topmost, painted white or black in color, which you have subscribed. You have taken the notification. It's free of charge. So whenever I come back on live, you are going to see the notification. But I will still coming back. Stay tuned with me. Stay tuned. Let me give this one to the customer. I'm still going to sharpen another clip probably very fast for you to see. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm back again. Then maybe starting from tomorrow or maybe today, I will be coming with rotten clipper blades, condemned clipper blades, very, very worst clipper. Let me show you the sample. You see like this? These are clipper blades picked from the dustbin. So I'll be coming. All this one too are picked from the dustbin. You can see the back. They are condemned clipper blades, which we bring them back to new one again to be working like new one. You see like this? All these are condemned clipper blades, condemned ones. People, barbers, stylists, proprietors, they throw them in the dustbin, rotting the ground. We dug the ground to pick them out, you see? So this is how they were before. When brought them from the ground, we now wash them to be like this. We now sharpen them back to be working like no one again. So I'll be coming with all these condemned clipper blades to show you that what you can use sharper to sharp on the blade. All these condemned clipper blade, many people believe it's only sharper that can sharpen it very fast and neat if you know how to use sharper very well. But doesn't mean that you have sharper, you can operate it very well, depending on how you know how to operate it. If you don't know how to operate it very well, you can't use it to sharpen all this type of clipper blades, condemned clipper blades. But if you know how to control very well, you can use it to sharpen type of clipper blade. The same thing with this one. This stone self, you can use it to sharpen any type of clipper blade. Condemned ones, fairly used one, new ones. You can sharpen them back to be working like new one again, which I'm going to show you the step by step. Then, by the grace of God, starting from let's say tomorrow tomorrow I'll be coming with all these condemned clipper blade, which you are going to be taking your eyes to see. I'll be washing them in your presence. When I bring them out like this, I wash them very fast to bring them to wash all the dirties out of their body. Then we now dry it up. We now put them on the stone. We now sharpen them fast, and we test them confirmed to be working like new one clipper blade again. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe now so that you can be seeing the way I use stone to sharpen clipper blade successively. How to use clipper blade to sharpen stones to sharpen clipper blade successively. Now let me sharpen this one very fast for you. You see this one? You see the upper clipper blade? All these are condemned clipper blades. Let me sharpen them fast so that we gain a little from it. We gain a little from it. So to show that if you have stone, if you know how to use your stone very well, I'm very sorry for that. If you know how to use stone very well, you are going to use to sharpen any type of clipper blade, any type I'm saying, not one particular type of clipper blade, all for human beings, for animals. So I'm saying hi to you too. People say hi to me on the screen. Mohammed Bilal, I'm saying hi to you. Then Vazazi Mohammed, I'm saying hi to you too. Please be putting your country there. Please be putting your country there. Which country are you chatting from? Please be putting your countries there. If you are from UK, you put your country there, please. You put it there. This masking tape is very compulsory. It will allow your thumb to have full control over the movement of the blade, to have full control. You see, you apply the masking tape, you can apply your own better than this one, or this one is not the best. You can apply better than this one. You see like this? Now, let us come with the smooth stone. This one is smooth stone. This one is normal. This one is a quash. So those are the three type of stones I'm using here. But this smooth surface, I still get them in different forms. I get them in here. This one is normal surface. This one is stronger than this one. I still have this one different forms here. So this one is the highest grade. This one is squash. This one self, I get them in different forms here, which means I get different type of stone surfaces form. You see that? But this one in different forms, this one in different forms, this one in different form. No type of clipper blade, no matter how you use it, I'm going to sharpen it correctly for you and very fast. No, I'm not over chopping the blade. You see, when you sharp, you try to protect the blade from damaging. You shouldn't sharp excessively to be over chopping the blade. It's not good. What you're supposed to sharpen like 10 times, you now use only one time to clear everything off. It's not good like that at all. It's not good. So let us clean the surface now. Let us clean the surface. Let's clean the surface now. Let's clean the surface. This one is smooth surface stone, smooth. Don't forget. All this what I'm doing is activating the surface of the stone. It's very compulsory. It's very compulsory. It's very compulsory. Let me come closer to the screen. Watch carefully now. Look at the surface. Look at the inner surface of the blade. So we are looking for two things: flatness and the total shining across the whole surface of the blade here and here. You see that? So which means we are looking for two things: total flatness and total shining across, which we have getting just now. You can see it. Very, very neat. So for learners, you can still repeat it like 1 or 2 times. You can repeat it so that you make sure you sharpen it correctly before you put it under test. Whether you sharpen it correctly or you do not sharpen it correctly, whether there's a small error on the surface of the blade, whether there's no error, you need to sharpen very well and be damn sure before you put it under test. Let us go once or twice again. Then before we go, let's clean this carbon off. Let's clean the carbon, the stone particles, the iron particles, the dirty on the surface of the stone. Let's clean it. So I've cleaned it now. I'm now applying the oil and spreading the oil to cover the whole surface of the stone. You see like this? To cover the whole surface. You see like this? You see? You see the step by step I'm taking? You cannot jump anyone. Now, just watch the surface now. You can see like this. So it has been sharpened correctly like this. You can see it this way. You can see like this. So it has been sharpened correctly. So let us go for the bottom clipper blade now. Then before we go, we clean the surface of the stone. If you want to start fresh sharpening on the blade, you clean the surface very well. You clean the surface. Now apply your oil. You see it? Let's watch now. You see where the stone touch very well here, here partially, here it doesn't touch it at all, this environment. Those are the three places here. Very well. This down part, then this area partially. Then when you look at this environment, the stone doesn't touch it at all. Then when you look here, the stone touch here. You see, those are the three areas we have studied in the inner surface of the blade. So when we continue the sharpening, but to make this one fast, let us change the stone surface. I only want you to see where the work starts, where the stone touch very well, where the stone touch partially, where the stone doesn't touch at all, for us to see where the work has started. Let us change this stone surface now to the coarse. Let us change the surface. Let's change the surface. This one is different from the first surface I used just now. This one is going to make it a little bit faster so that will not delay the work done. So I only want to show you how to sharpen, the difference between the stone surfaces, smooth and the coarse, so that when people are talking about the coarse, you should be able to know the way it works. When people are talking about the smooth and the coarse, you should know how powerful each one is. Which one is powerful, more powerful than the other? This coarse is powerful than the smooth. So smooth is the lowest grade, normal is the second, where coarse is the third one, is the strongest. So you can design your stone surfaces in different forms. You design them in different forms so that to deal with each type of problem you have in the sharpening of the clipper blade, depending on how customer overuse the blade, then you know the type of stone, exactly the type of stone you can use to make the work smooth and faster, and not to waste your chemical, not to waste your time, not to waste your energy. You see like that? Let's come back and watch again. You can see what has happened. You see it? So this one just clear it at once. This one doesn't waste time at all. This one doesn't waste time at all. But this one is good for tutorial. You are going to be seeing the step by step how the work is going till you put it to the hand. But this one, if you are in fast, if you are in haste, you use this. If you are in haste, you use this. Or when you are doing tutorial, if I first use this normal, where I smooth surface, when I use the smooth surface, I will push it to go far so that I can see the step by step I'm following. Then, not to delay the time, not to be wasting our data. When you have seen the necessary thing you're supposed to see to bring the work to the hand, you can use all these ones. Or if you want it just to say, I show you the beginning of the work, when next I'm coming, just to show you that the work has been completed, finish. All these ones are good for it. So that is what I'm saying. You can design your stone surfaces to be working like sharper. You are going to be sharpening a set of clipper blade under 1 minute. You are going to be sharpening a set of clipper blade under 30 seconds. I'm talking about seconds, oh, not a minute. And if you want to fast very well, you can sharpen a set of clipper blade, no matter how they use it, under 5 seconds using the stone. And when tested, you are going to get the best of the result. You see like that? You are going to get the best of the result when testing. This one is a very, very strong blade. It's a very strong blade. So you can use your stone like say you are using the sharper. Because I'm using the two here, I have sharper here, I have the stones. So, and I'm perfect on the using of the sharper. I'm also perfect in using of the stone. I will show you now. After sharpening, then you test it to confirm what you are sharpening. Is it correct? Is it wrong? So the testing will show you before you mount it on the clipper. Because some people will do mistake. When you sharpen clipper blade like this, you mount it on the engine, clipper engine, it may not work. You have to bring it back to the stone again. Instead of wasting your time putting it on the clipper engine, testing it, or putting on the light, off in the no, reducing it. Use your hand to test, to confirm whether the clipper blade you sharpen is correct. And so far you get the sign there, the tendency sign is supposed to get it, which means when you mount it on the engine, it's going to work fine. It's going. I'm very sorry for that. I'm very sorry for that. I'm back again. I'm very, very sorry. Please, I'm very, very sorry. I want to test it very well so that you can see the carbon, to show that any type of clipper blade I sharpen, I will test it. You will see the sign there that it has been sharpened correctly. Let us open it now and see. You see what I'm saying? You see the sign? So when you sharpen your clipper blade and you test like this and you get this type of sign, which means the clipper blade is sharpened correctly, and when you treat it, you run it, you lubricate it, you mount it on the engine, it's going to be working like a new clipper blade. So please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, Sharp and Laugh TV, please subscribe now before we go. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You see where the right subscribe. Press it. Do nothing to subscribe. Press the notification bell beside it, which means you press the one at the top. You have taken notification, you have subscribed. The moment I come back on live, you are going to be seeing my video. You are going to be getting the notification. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for watching. I'm still coming back again very soon.